Players' Championship Finals. It's being held for the very first time in Coventry, as we had last week with the Grand Slam, which is usually in Wolverhampton. And Coventry has been a fantastic home to darts for the last few months, stepping into the breach when the PDC have had to find a home temporarily, bearing in mind the issues with COVID. They've done so well to manage to keep the players separate in their own bubbles, away from everybody else, with all the testing that's had to be going on. They've had COVID test positive ones. We've had poor Glenn Durrant very badly affected by COVID, but he's been in this tournament and it's great to see him back, and we wish him all the very best of luck. Normally, of course, we're by the seaside. We're in Minehead usually for the Players' Championship Finals, but Coventry has been pretty good to us, so we cannot complain. And we haven't missed the wind and the rain by the seaside, that is for sure. But now in this final, we have Michael van Gerwen. We're quite used to seeing that. He's here for the 7th time in 8 years at this stage and aiming to win it for a record 6th time. Mervyn King, however, in his first major PDC final for over 6 years, and is aiming to win his first major PDC trophy on TV at the age of 54. Here is John McDonald to bring out our finalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome. We are coming to you live on ITV Sport from the Ricoh Arena here in Coventry. And this is the final of the Ladbrokes Players' Championship Finals, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the millions of viewers joining us around the world, it's time to meet the finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, from Bradwell, England, the former world master, it's time to meet the King, Mervyn King!
King of Kings. Bow down to the King.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is from the Netherlands. He is the world #1. He's a 5-time winner of the Players' Championship Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3-time champion of the world, mighty Michael van Gerwen.
It is a race to 11 legs, and taking the mics for the first part of this final are Chris Mason and John Rawling.
Thank you very much. Big favourite is Michael van Gerwen. Our championship sponsors have him installed at 5-1 on. This is the 44th time they've met under the PDC. Michael van Gerwen has won 30 and lost 13. Mervyn King, well, he's had a couple of wins on television against Michael van Gerwen, most recently in the 2019 UK Open, before that the Masters back in 2014. Signs that Michael van Gerwen getting right back to his best though here this weekend. It's as though the real Michael van Gerwen's been away for a little time, but at points over this weekend he has been quite brilliant. He's won 30 of their 35 meetings since 2011.
Yep, that performance in the quarter-final, the 110 average was exceptional. A tournament average of 101.19. Merv King, 97.24.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First flag is Michael to throw first.
Mervyn King, I think it's fair to say, has surpassed his expectations of what he was going to do this weekend, but it's nice to see him back at the age of 54 in a final.
140.
That's going to play its part, and of course, possibly a bit of fatigue. And the fact he's playing the world
81.
#1, who appears to be somewhere near his best form. Well, it certainly was
93.
in that quarter-final. I have to say, he got away with it a little bit against Gerwen Price.
I think
Just missed too many doubles.
I think there have been signs for a week or two, Chris. This is good for Mervyn.
135.
Just missing out on his first maximum of the match. I thought he played pretty well in the Grand Slam. It was only his finishing which let him down.
115.
And that was from a barrage of 2180s from Simon Whitlock, which is a new record for that event, surpassing Adrian Lewis's 19.
43. Michael Lucar 153.
Mervyn King against Peter Wright. He got away in the early stages and Peter Wright just couldn't respond.
57.
Mystifyingly bad performance from the world champion.
Talking of 180s, King's actually more in this tournament so far. 15
77.
for Mervyn,
Michael Lucar
12
96.
for Michael.
He's played a really solid game over the weekend as King. Double 18.
Clean shot on the
And
first
Van
leg.
Gerwen's
Michael
away.
Van Gerwen, second leg Mervyn to throw first. Game on. .58. .97.
Mervyn's best performance for me was against Dave Chisnell.
That's the kind
Really,
of form he's going to have
really
to
played.
find here.
Yeah, well, he's averaged 105, did he, in that? Something like that. And if he's going to push Van Gerwen, you suspect he's going to have to do more of this.
139.
Big scoring.
.58.
It's 2 times they've played. It's been 1 apiece. In September,
83.
Mervyn won 6-1, both in European Tour events. And Michael Van Gerwen won last time out in October,
140.
also 6-1.
Returned the favour.
Touché. His
137.
setting up in that semi-final match against Peter Wright was particularly eye-catching, though.
96.
Mervyn
Mervyn
King
Uruguay,
had
84.
problems the further the match went with his finishing, but his actual setting up of the finishing opportunity was outstanding.
Gonna have to go the 14 ball or treble for double.
44. Michael Lucar 110.
Not a happy bunny at that one. 1-1-0 for the break of throw. No, sir.
50. Mervyn Uruguay 40.
3 darts in hand for a hold of throw.
That
20.
is precisely what he
Michael
didn't
Uruguay,
want.
60.
Facial expression tells its own story. Tops for Van Gerwen. For the break of throw. Double 10.
50.
King gets away with it.
Mervyn Uruguay 20. Game shot on the second leg. Mervyn King. Third leg Michael to
Well,
throw
it took him
first.
19
Game on.
darts to get there, but the leg is what matters, and it's 1 apiece.
97.
Got away with that one, didn't he?
.96. .60.
Chance for King to get a lead in the leg.
96.
Imperative against Michael to make a good start. A great front runner.
And when you get your opportunities, imperative that you
93.
take them.
And that's why he's had such a lean year. The fear factor from the other players has not been there.
94.
King just keeping his nose ahead.
89.
It's been in situations like this that he's been impressive, setting up from now 2-1-5.
Unlike Michael in that last visit, leaving 162.
Bogey number.
100. $130.
I think that'll do.
115.
Lots of options here. May go ball.
Thompson. Break a throw. Well done, Mervyn King.
Fourth leg, Mervyn to throw first. Game on.
He's never won a televised final
58.
in the PDC.
Former world master winner, of course.
100.
Long time ago now. 16 years ago. Incredibly, it was 20 years ago I played him in
140.
first round of the BDO World Championships. Well, 20 years ago in January.
140.
Should go 19s. Can't leave the finish now.
96.
So Van Gerwen, ton 40 would serve him well here.
91.
Well, that's okay. On the highest possible checkout, the 170.
Great adjustment. Merv
100.
could have done with another.
Michael Carl 170.
Oh, I wonder. We've not had one this weekend, no.
134.
Sets
Mervyn
up double 18
107.
just in case. Took a 115 out in the previous leg.
King to maintain the advantage of that break.
Can still finish. Needs the ball.
Yes,
Shot on the
great
fourth
darts.
leg. Mervyn King. Fifth leg, Michael to throw first. Game on.
Experience, composure, poor first darts.
121.
Put it right wonderfully.
The back end of that match against
60.
Damon Heta when he was 7-2 down was similar to this.
94.
His checkouts were extraordinary. And a wonderful run of success. Came storming through.
$58.
Imperative, even at this early stage, that Van Gerwen holds his throw here. Can't really be affording to have King going 4-1 up at the interval.
$140.
Incredibly,
Michael Carl
we've not seen a 180 yet in this final.
Double 16 for 146.
Shot on the fifth leg. Michael Van Gerwen.
Very, very impressive way to finish that first five-leg session. Michael Van Gerwen leads, buoyed by that fabulous 146 checkout, but he's trailing a breakdown. Mervyn King leads 3-2. Mervyn King a break to the good, but look at this from Michael Van Gerwen. A 146 checkout, yes, that'll do nicely. Still advantage King, but a taster there of what Van Gerwen can produce and how dangerous he is always.
Yeah, beautiful 12-darter. He's 12 points ahead in the averages, but trails 3-2. And by that break of throw, as you mentioned. 101.13 for
Six
Michael,
leg is Merv in the throw first.
89.87 for Merv.
Game on.
So King a break to the good. Outsider, of course, to win this. He was 200 to 1 when the tournament
93.
began, and here he is in the final.
He is in the final right now.
One under the net.
First maximum of the match.
Is this where MVG flicks on the afterburners?
Or maybe Mervyn.
140. $93.
King, one of the great battlers of darts.
60.
Always
Hence he's still making finals after a few decades in the game.
134. $140. Michael Quayle, 94.
94 for a break of throw. There it
Into the
is.
sixth leg.
Back
Michael
on
Van
level
Gerwen.
terms.
Seven leg is Michael to throw first. Game on.
And back to back, 12 darters.
I think that was something along the lines of, really? Well, is that real?
It's one of
99.
Merv's favourite. You not remember when James Wade celebrated when he pegged him back from 9-2? It was a great shot of Merv saying that word as James jumped around the
100.
stage. Really?
A
100.
dry sense of humour. I think that's fair to say.
$81.
Van Gerwen averaging 104 against King's 92.
168.
Correction, 106.
And climbing.
$44. Michael Quayle,
Oh,
134.
that's this leg. Done and dusted.
Oh my goodness.
102.
Oh, that would have been 3 consecutive 12 dart legs.
We've had a 146, not too far away from a 134. King way back, so no pressure on Van Gerwen when he comes
39.
back.
Michael Quayle,
Double
32.
16 required.
Being shot on the seventh
13.
leg. Michael Van Gerwen. Eighth leg moving to throw first. Game on.
There were people speculating, didn't have to go too far, to say, has this version of Michael Van Gerwen gone away? Were we ever going to see him hit these big numbers again?
98.
There was a period where he put in some incredibly low averages,
134.
and it was his leanest spell. You'd have to go pre-2012 for the kind of spell he was having in terms of titles, or lack of them.
137.
But he's clearly buzzing again now.
100.
Playing like this, he has every right to be.
Mervyn needs a treble. Needed that
80.
one big time. Not on a finish though. Unlike this man.
139. $130.
Another
Michael
lovely
Quayle,
setup.
128.
Double 10.
108. moving your car 56.
Missed double 16 for the 1-3-4 for a 12, and he's just missed double 10 there for another 12. Pressure is mounting.
36.
It certainly is
Michael
now.
Lucar,
This
20.
could be a break of throw, double 10. Overcompensates.
10. Moving you require 20. Getting shot on the 8th flag.
Mervyn gets away with it.
Nice leg Michael to throw first. Game on.
4-all. Van Gerwen will think that is one that got away.
That stops the rock.
140.
MVG won the opening leg, then it was 3 on the spin for Merv, followed by 3 on the spin for Mike.
93.
And after all of that, we're back on throw somehow.
93.
First to 11 will take the title and the £100,000 first prize. Mervyn King won't lie down.
80.
His first of the final.
16th of the
98.
tournament.
$100. Michael Lucar 170.
He's in the sort of mood. There's one.
98. Moving your car 128.
2 treble 18s for double 10. Treble 20 for ball.
Just the wrong side of the wire, agonising.
Yeah, the dart was beautifully weighted. Just lost the line.
90.
Handy last
Michael
darts,
Lucar 72.
but 72. Tops. Hold the
In
throw.
shot the ninth leg.
And ahead.
Michael Van
5-4.
10th leg Mervyn to throw first. Game on.
Merv thinks he should have won that one. And he thinks that Michael Van Gerwen is getting away with it.
I don't think he's particularly enjoying the
41.
exuberant celebrations.
Maybe not. Did he have a little word with the referee there?
100.
Merv's never been a great shouter at the hockey, has he?
A few low darts.
60.
Which could be one of two things: a bit of tension or a bit of fatigue.
177.
Break at the end of this leg. Change of commentary team as well for the closing stages.
Nicely poised for Stuart and Allen to take over.
123.
Break a throw on here for a 6-4 lead.
64.
Michael first down to a finish. That's a fabulous shot.
Michael Lucar,
Brilliant darts
160.
from Mervyn.
177 apiece in this leg.
Tops for 160.
Being shot on the 10th
My
leg.
goodness.
Michael Van Gerwen.
To say he is coming alive would be an understatement. The roar, Mervyn King didn't like hearing it, but Michael Van Gerwen is flying, shaking his head a little bit angrily as he leaves the stage. Mervyn King, but that's what Michael Van Gerwen does, and he's 6-4 up.
Gerwen is buzzing after his quality 160 checkout to move 6-4 up at the break. He is pumped up all right. And Mervyn King's not too happy about that. What's wrong with you, he asks. Well, it's a race to 11 to win this title, and taking over in the commentary box until the conclusion are Alan Warren a little and Stuart Pike.
Well, the reactions of both players throughout this final has been a highlight, along with Michael van Gerwen's darts, but somehow Mervyn King is still in it, averaging 13 points less than Van Gerwen as he chases a 6th Players' Championship title. He led 3-1, but Van Gerwen has won 5 out of the last 6 legs and is beginning to fire. And you feel in this session here, Merv simply, Alan has to match
11th
him.
flag is Michael to throw first.
Yes, he's going to have to increase his average. 13 points plus behind, but significantly it's only 2 legs.
177.
Gerwen now striking to put the big numbers in, so it's going to make it even more difficult for King, but he's shown some fighting qualities this weekend.
140.
He's going to have to show them right now.
177 in the last 2 legs for Michael van Gerwen, but somehow, despite those numbers and being outscored for the most part, King is hanging on in there. Just the odd big score,
140.
back-to-back 140s in this leg, keeps him interested.
135.
Didn't even think of what he could leave if he had a single 20 there. Went straight for the treble, showing confidence. King showing plenty of class.
140. Michael Rukar 132.
Yeah, 3 140s from King in this leg. He's going to get a shot at 81 here.
92. Mervyn Rukar 81.
And this will put him right back in it. It will be a break of throw. Big moments for King. What a response from King.
11th leg. Mervyn King. 12 leg is Mervyn to throw first.
Outstanding darts from Mervyn King.
Game on.
He said he had to get stuck in, increase the numbers. 11 dart finish against the throw.
Just doesn't look very happy, does he?
78.
It's kind of what he's like all the time. That's his makeup, isn't it? So it's difficult
43.
to work out what is going on. But he's one of those players that, as we saw, he doesn't like players over-celebrating on the hockey. But a lot of players do it nowadays, and we saw Michael van Gerwen with that 160.
You'll remember that famous capitulation that he suffered in the Masters against James Wade when he was almost at the finishing line, and Wade came back and came back and came back, and Merv wasn't too impressed with Wade's celebrations on that night.
59.
But a brilliantly timed maximum for Van Gerwen. It's an intriguing final.
100.
Needs a big one here. That's a good start.
140.
Plucked it out of nowhere again, hasn't he?
Well, whatever happens here, Stuart, he's had a terrific weekend in terms of
Mervyn Rukar 127.
confidence, showing the fighting spirit. He was way behind in a couple of his matches and shown a lot of quality. Needed a treble 19 for Bull.
87. Michael Rukar 120.
But a good setup.
This would hurt. This would hurt. This
Game
will
shot,
hurt.
12th leg.
And there's the
Michael Van
celebration.
Gerwen.
Even louder from
Third
Michael
leg is
van
Michael
Gerwen.
to go
As
first.
loud as he could possibly roar. Just to brass Mervyn off that little bit more.
Game on.
Certainly gave it the full decibels there.
I suppose
96.
if Van Gerwen's aware, the more that Merv doesn't like it, the more that Van Gerwen would do it.
Correct.
140.
But Van Gerwen's taken out 146, 160 and 120.
100.
Oh, Merv's got to dig deep.
Well, that will be a particular disappointment, Alan. He did brilliantly with that 11 darter to break through.
97.
And he was sat on top to level the match.
Talk about those fine margins so often.
57.
Could have been 6 apiece.
Is it advantage King here?
'86.
Just about recovered it. It all depends what Van Gerwen gets here.
96.
Oh, yes. He's left himself a finish. King could leave himself a belting finish.
Should stay there.
140.
Yeah, good darts from
Michael
Mervyn
Lucar,
King.
152.
This 152 is a juicy one.
Oh, on the wire.
Mervyn
Well,
Lucar, 38.
King has to get this. That would have been a crushing blow. He splits brilliantly.
Shot on the 13th flag. Mervyn King. 14th flag is
This
Mervyn.
time it's Michael Van Gerwen's turn not to look happy.
Half expected him to large it. Well, that's not Mervyn's makeup.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Van Gerwen had taken out that 152, Alan.
100.
Still
All would have reverberated all the way to Holland. But he's sticking in.
Well, he's playing well.
41.
He's determined. He's taken his chances. He's been pretty good on the double. 6 out of 11. That's what's kept him in the match. Looking to get level.
140.
Yeah, that 152 could have been a match winner for Van Gerwen.
140.
Winning that last leg could be a match saver for King.
Well, looking to get level here, and he's not been level
100.
since leg 6 at 3 apiece. Since then, Van Gerwen. Big scoring, big finishing. But Mervyn King will not go away.
137. Mervyn Lucar, 161.
To level.
$121.
Very good. Very good indeed.
95. Mervyn Lucar, 40.
For 7-all in this Players' Championship final.
Game shot on the 14th flag. Mervyn King, 15th flag. Michael to throw first. Game on.
Well, a couple of legs ago, it looks like it was going to go away from Mervyn King. But he had other ideas. He is well and truly still in this final, Stuart.
Tenacity. And that's what he's shown throughout
58.
the whole tournament. He's upped his average 4 points since the break.
119.
As he had to do. He had to. 97.5 now, the Mervyn King average. Michael just dropping a flight.
Just taking a step
Merv
back.
isn't, Merv isn't happy. Another shake of the head.
$45.
Got to get on with it, Merv.
And Gerwen's getting on with it.
174.
Terrific switch for the 174. Looks like he's going to go into the final break with a slender lead.
57. Michael Lucar, 108.
He missed the 16. Careless from Van Gerwen.
76.
Shouldn't make too much difference, but nevertheless.
Well, it shouldn't, but it just shows those little moments in matches where you can lose your concentration.
140. Michael Lucar, 32. Being shot on the 15th.
But it's still all to play
Michael
for
Van Gerwen.
in the Players' Championship between Michael Van Gerwen and Mervyn King. we are going to have a terrific finale. Van Gerwen with his nose in front. 8-7, first to 11 to be crowned the champ. Ahead in the final of the Players' Championship. There may be 9 points between the players in the averages, but just one leg in it. Van Gerwen leads 8-7 on throw. We've had 6 breaks of throw, 3 for each player. We've had celebrations, loud celebrations from Michael Van Gerwen. We've had several unimpressed looks and shakes of the head from his opponent, Mervyn King. Can Van Gerwen defend his title and win it for a 6th time? Or can Mervyn King finally win a PDC major?
Well, that's not a bad start. 3 more legs for Van Gerwen, but King isn't finished yet. Back comes MVG.
Oh, that's brilliant from both.
$96.
It's Van Gerwen aiming up the strike.
It's easy to say, but more to do with the late stage of the match that he's got a hold here.
Yeah, at the moment it's all about holding for King and then just getting that opportunity.
81.
He may only just get one opportunity, but if he does, he has to take it on the Van Gerwen throw.
90. Mervyn King 144.
Well, at least 135. King has the first opportunity at 144. He can't do it now. Not happy with not just where it went.
84.
But it blocked the treble
Michael
20 as
Carl,
well, but decent
135.
recovery.
He needs the ball. There isn't a clear path through though. Oh, that's an amazing dart! No wonder the celebration. Well, you can't shake your head at that, Merv. You can admire that because that was majestic, magnificent Michael Van Gerwen.
Well, we thought there was no way through, but Van Gerwen found the angle. He's had some fabulous finishes in this match.
140.
That numerically wasn't the highest, but certainly one of the most important.
Well, we saw 115 and 107 from King early on to go 3-1 up.
85.
And back came Van Gerwen with a 146. A 160 finish in the 10th leg. We've seen a brilliant 120 finish to break throw.
134.
But that 135 on the ball may not only break throw, it may break Mervyn King, we shall see.
Yes, decisive point in the match that was.
57.
King was hanging about on 60. So hopefully level. Intriguing
57.
game it's been, Stuart. It really has.
Yeah, but that was the dart of the tournament. I suppose it deserves to win any tournament. Has Mervyn got any answers?
96. Michael King 170.
It did look nigh on impossible, didn't it?
Well, if he gets a second one, will he go for it? Well, he won't now.
134.
That setup, he liked that one. He loved it.
Michael Van Gerwen has had a hugely disappointing year by his very, very high standards.
137. Michael
He's won
Carl,
3
36.
times in the Players' Championship. He's won 1 major at the UK Open.
27. Mervyn
Is he on
King,
the way to another one? But
126.
3 missed darts here. Now, is this the chance for Mervyn?
It is the chance. Can he take it? He needs a treble with the second one. He gets it. He needs the ball. He gets the ball. And half a celebration.
He went to roar and
He thought about it.
I think that was more about making a fair play, Merv.
We love a bit of Merv.
Brilliant reaction.
He enjoyed that one. He
123.
really did. And so did we. I hope you did at home. He's back in the game. And Gerwen missed 3 darts
60.
at the double. Looked like he was going to go one away.
That would have been 10-7.
Yep.
Game over. But we talked about King getting an opportunity. He got an opportunity. And now he's cashing in.
He's playing so well. He really is. He's been up against it all the way through. He's done it through the tournament. He's dug deep.
The way that Van Gerwen's been playing, Alan, you just couldn't see him missing that double.
But he's maintained
58.
approximately the similar average all the way through, Van Gerwen. 105.5 at the moment. So it's not as if his levels dropped. Mervyn has taken his chances when they've been there. This to level. He'd be over the moon with a straight ton.
100.
We're looking at 170, Willie.
170.
And there goes the 170.
40.
Terrific.
But he's been so good. King on his finishing is again, and we have a level final again at 9-all.
Game on.
Wow.
And we thought the 135 on the ball could have been a match winner for Michael Van Gerwen. The 126 on the ball was definitely a match saver for Mervyn King. It comes down to the best of 3 legs.
There's been some outstanding finishing in this match, Stuart. There really has.
100.
8 or 9 ton plus finishes.
Yeah, 8. And Van Gerwen with a 180. Quality, 107.86, Michael Van Gerwen. 115, 107, 126. King, back he comes.
174.
With a 174.
Brilliant. He's not going
96.
away.
With a 160, 146, 120, 135 on the ball from Van Gerwen. Here comes Merv again.
Can he sneak another one in?
100.
Not quite,
Michael
but
90.
still in that area.
Here's the ball again. Oh, so
65.
close. Now he's taken out
127.
126, Mervyn King. If he gets this, he's throwing for the match.
Oh,
it was close.
83.
But now all the pressure
Michael 25.
on the defending champion. Starting hand. Well, a dramatic finish.
Game on.
Merv was waiting on 44, and Merv on the doubles hasn't missed too much. 64% he's checking out in the final.
61.
It's 10-9. Can King force a decider?
oh, he's in again.
140.
Not happy with the last one, but still a terrific visit. And your opponent only started with 61 to stay in the match. But back comes King. He's playing well.
Don't write off Mervyn.
180.
That's an astonishing response.
This is absolutely brilliant, Stuart.
100.
The pressure that King must be under, especially after that poor start, to come out with a 180, and he's in again. He's in again!
140.
Wow.
$97. Mervyn Newcar 120.
Shanghai for 10-10.
Tops.
80.
No, unlucky.
Michael Newcar
164. I dare you, Michael.
64. Mervyn Newcar 40.
If we had a full house at Minehead, they'd all be on their feet because we are going to a deciding leg. Mervyn King, 63% checkout percentage, but he's got to break the Van Gerwen throw. It all comes down to one leg of darts.
Yes, if there's a crowd, as you mentioned, Stuart, they would be absolutely loving this. I hope you are at home. What a final!
Is this Mervyn's moment? Finally, in a PDC major.
Well, you can't say he hasn't deserved it if he does get there. He's got better and better as the
93.
final has progressed. There's a slip. Oh, good last
76.
one.
And he just
Hangs in there, doesn't he?
and he has all tournament.
134.
Raw from Michael van Gerwen. You think that Merv needs a 2 treble visit here? Oh, not that one, Mervyn.
83.
Ooh. Well, not enough. And you throw in second in our last leg decider, and the full house would have left double 4.
140.
Will he be happy with that? Focusing on the 48 for the title.
A 140 minimum for Mervyn. What a final it's been.
60.
What a
Michael
tournament
Corral,
it's been
48.
behind closed doors. Michael van Gerwen to be crowned the champ.
32.
Has missed 2 match darts. It isn't over just yet.
180 for Murph to leave double 1. I dare you.
137.
Well, he isn't going away.
Now
Here's the pressure on the world number 1, the focus. And there's the dart that wins it for the world number 1. Absolute joy and delight on the face of Michael van Gerwen. Frustration and disappointment on the face of Mervyn King. Merv gave it absolutely everything. And I'm sorry, Merv, you can't blame Michael van Gerwen for celebrating. He's just won a major trophy in what's been a really, really tough year for him. King wouldn't have been out of place winning. But the king today is Michael van Gerwen, a 6 Players Championship crown, a second major this year following on from the UK Open. He defends his title, and all smiles Michael van Gerwen. What a final. Merv averaging 100, Michael van Gerwen averaging 105. One dart. Merv was waiting, he was poised. What a final, Alan.
Yeah, absolutely outstanding for Michael van Gerwen, but Mervyn King, take a bow. You pushed him all the way, last leg decider, but Michael is back in the winning enclosure.
Raw emotion, tears in the eyes of Michael van Gerwen.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's a moment we've all been waiting for, our presentation. Our runner-up, firstly, ladies and gentlemen, receiving £50,000 in the silver salver, and it goes to the King, Mervyn King. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we crown our winner, is receiving £100,000, the trophy. And ladies and gentlemen, for a record 6th time, we crown him the Ladbrokes Players' Championship Finals winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's MVG Mighty Michael Van Gerwen!
Well, congratulations to mighty Michael Van Gerwen yet again. This is the first time he's won the same major PDC title 6 times. He's won the Masters, the World Grand Prix and the Premier League 5 times each. So this is yet another new record for mighty Mike. What a player. All the reaction to that feisty, fiery final when we come back. Champion of this tournament yet again for the 6th time, 41 individual PDC TV majors for him and 15 other TV events as well. Absolutely extraordinary player. Let's hear from him now, talking to Ned Bolton.
Unbelievable, you've done it again. This tournament that you've just made your own, Michael, but that was incredibly close against Mervyn.
I had to play absolutely my best performance I could, because Mervyn was playing a phenomenal game. I couldn't get a rhythm of him, and he was keep pushing me to the end. And I needed a couple of really good finishing. I finished 160, a nice moment, 135 on a lovely moment. But then all of a sudden I started missing 3 darts on double 18 to make it 10-7 up. And when Merv is in good form, what he did, he keeps continue hitting the triples, then he's going to make it too difficult. And I was only thinking about, don't let it slip out of your hands, and that was the only thing I was worrying about. And of course, it's been a long time since I've won the tournament, so yeah, I'm glad I played a very nice tournament and I play well, and yeah, I'm glad to have this hands on the trophy back.
Thoroughly deserved. It was brilliant, particularly the way you were finishing today. Your emotions were clear on the stage. You were pumped up. It didn't seem to be always something that Mervyn was enjoying very much, I have to say.
No. Mervyn doesn't enjoy a lot, but Mervyn is a phenomenal player. And as long as he keeps just his focus on the darts, he's a phenomenal player. But sometimes he can irritate himself on other players, on what I do. But whatever he does, I don't really care. You have to focus on yourself, on your own game, and that's what keeps me strong, and that's what keeps me motivated and going. And I think I did a phenomenal job over here. I'm proud of myself, and not only on my full team around me, on everything. I've worked hard for this, and to come back stronger and stronger like this, it means a lot.
I mean, 2020, by your extraordinary standards, hasn't been the very best year.
But it's been crap, to be fair, for my own standards. But they also need to say well done to the other players. But I've been out of form for a few months, and they need to battle back. You have to fight back, and I'm glad I could, and I also glad I did, and that's why I'm here and hold this trophy in the air.
And it's a great time of year to find your best form, isn't it?
True.
With Ali Pally just around the corner.
I can't really complain of the time of the year, because the next tournament is going to be the World, so I'm really looking forward to that tournament. But yeah, I'm over the moon at the moment. I'm looking forward to go home now.
Well done.
Thank
Thoroughly
you.
deserved. You've done it again. Michael Van Gerwen. Many congratulations.